My firstborn was 10 when she wrote, "All your dreams can never come true." If you are ever able to say that all your dreams have come true, that means you have stopped dreaming. It left a lasting impression on me, and I decided never to stop dreaming as long as I'm alive. As you move along in life, you convert some dreams into realities, and you collect fragments, dots. And then there are some dreams that never get realized. We all have our would've, could've, should'ves, but you still collect dots. And then there are some realities that happen that you didn't dream of. They may or may not generate positive emotions, but they're equally valuable experiences. And you again collect dots. I have been collecting my dots for as long as I can remember. At 4, when I started learning Kathak, when I almost didn't get promoted to class 5 because I didn't know English, I only knew Punjabi. At 11, when my Guruji decided that I was old enough to string my own ghungaroos. At 17, when my father made me change the tires of our electric blue Maruti 800 front to back, back to front, twice over, for 4 weekends before he taught me how to drive, because he didn't want me to be a damsel in distress. At 17, when I got into SRCC, pretty amazing for a kid who almost flunked class 4. Huh? My first theatre performance. When my dad told me that girls from respectable families don't act in the film industry. Sitting on this very campus, being recruited by industry stalwarts into a company that was a dream company of many of my batchmates. My corporate career as a market researcher. As a curator, launching India's first architecture and design gallery way back in 1997, to hosting India's first architecture and design film festival early this year. To living some dreams through the eyes of my beautiful daughters. All my on-screen performances and numerous rehearsals culminating into many theatre shows. All these dots are of different colors, representing different experiences and emotions, and all of them glow. Some glow a lot, some less. Acting was always my first love. So in 1997, when my husband and I decided to venture out on our own, I had to make a tough decision. I was already on my journey into the world of acting, and the TV industry was shifting to Mumbai, and we wanted the base of the new company to be Delhi. And I also realized that the new company would require my full and undivided attention. I had to make a choice. I did. So in 1997, even though it broke my heart, I took a sabbatical from acting, and we started Vis-a-Vis. We were young and full of vigor, but the new company was not a cakewalk for us. We faced our own challenges. We were the first design gallery in the country, and design per se was at a very nascent stage at that time, and associated mainly with fashion. We had to work really hard to create awareness that only fashion isn't design. A comfortable chair that you sit on and doesn't give you a backache is design. A lighting fixture that lights up your space but does not give a glare is design. A keypad that does not strain your wrist is design. We had our victories and failures, and in all that, we kept striving ahead. And today, we can proudly say that we have provided lighting solutions for some of the most outstanding spaces in the country and carved a strong equity for ourselves in the global creative community. Another dot. I collected many dots on this journey, and they all glittered splendidly. But with connections having been severed, my acting dots had become dull and gathered dust. I was itching to get back. So when I could take out time, I started again with theatre. I think my second inning at theatre was better. I enjoyed it more. I was more mature, and I could incorporate all the lessons life had taught me into my roles. And my theatre dots started sparkling vigorously. In 2020, COVID happened. Lives were affected, businesses lost money, theatres shut down. I just couldn't sit idle, I had to do something. So I decided to wipe the dust off my on-screen acting dots and send my portfolio to some of the casting agencies. I'm thankful for the opportunities that I've been getting, but it's been a struggle. I think I'm still struggling, and I think without that, no achievement is possible. Even if it is, it's no fun because you don't enjoy the radiance of the dot. 2021, I lost my father to COVID. A huge black dot. I had no clue that the extreme pain and grief that I faced could create something so magnificent inside of me. The black dot attracted a new bright dot that inspired me to write, produce, and act in a film called Entrapment. The film is about how vulnerable your mind is to distress, grief, loneliness, and societal pressures. It ended up winning awards at many prestigious international film festivals, including the Dada Saheb Phalke International Film Festival. Now, let's take a moment to think about how you got here, what you did or did not do to be here, sitting in this auditorium. Did you work hard for it? Or was it a fluke that you're here? Was it really your choice? Or was it a situational construct that placed you here? Did you flow with the tide or against it? Do you really want to be here? If yes, how much? If no, what would you rather be doing at this moment? Who and where do you want to be in the next few years? Do you realize how many fragments you picked up in just a few seconds? Some were collected, flowing with the tide, some against it. But you know what? It's okay to flow with the tide sometimes, because you get to see all the beautiful fish that you would have missed otherwise. You see all these dots? They're all mine. Good, bad, ugly, strained, happy. Not every dot is a badge of honor, yet every dot has shaped me. There are no right or wrong ones. Only I know what each dot means to me. They are all my fragments of my infinity. And you know what happens when they join? Some form linear lines, some beautiful curves, and some full circles. And together all these shapes create my mural of infinity. my beautiful mural. And this is an ever-changing, never-ending mural, because life is a work in progress, constantly reassessing, recalibrating, reinventing. If I run out of room on this dress, I'm going to put dots on my face, arms, my whole body. To expand the canvas, I'm willing to wear a tent. I'm curious to know what my next dot is going to be. Are you? Thank you.